Guys, as you know, as you might know, I'm a big Justin Bieber fan. Always have been, probably always will be. Even when he blocked me for whatever reason, I still continued to be a fan. I mean, I even wrote a song.
Why did Justin Bieber block me? Block me? What the fuck did I do?
Like this video right now if you think that's a banger. It appears someone else has been a fan of him for a long time, and that's his wife, Hailey Bieber. Now, I'm kidding, by the way. I don't know anything about this. This is gonna be a weird one for me, and just for this channel. Just in the midst of celebrity drama for no reason. Just inserting myself in pop culture drama. This video went like insanely viral, like I think a couple months ago. This was a huge thing. Talking about how Hailey Bieber has been obsessed with Justin Bieber, and basically stalked him to the point of him like having to marry her. I don't know. Honestly, this post is kind of what sparked it. I think like last week, Justin Bieber posted this. So he posted Hailey Bieber's Vogue cover, and he said, "Yo, this reminds me when Hailey and I got into a huge fight. I told Hales that she would never be on the cover of Vogue." Yikes, I know, so mean. For some reason, because I felt so disrespected, I thought, I gotta get even. I think as we mature, we realize we're not helping anything by getting even. We're honestly just prolonging what we really want, which is intimacy and connection. So baby, you already know, but forgive me for saying you wouldn't get a Vogue cover, cause clearly I was sadly mistaken. Sadly mistaken is the funniest fucking combo of words to use there. Sadly mistaken? He's like, unfortunately, you did get it, so, I mean, it fucking sucks for me because I was wrong. Sucked my wife got a fucking Vogue cover. Had to go and prove me wrong, didn't you, babe? Okay, anyways, let's get into this video. Hailey Bieber's dangerous, decade-long obsession.
Every generation has their teenage heartthrob, and for teens and preteens in 2009, that position was unmistakably occupied by Justin Bieber. Known as Beliebers, Justin fans were known to pack arenas, flood social media with endless posts, and even cause near riots at his appearances, with one famous case in Australia where they had to cancel the show after only a few minutes as 8 girls in the crowd fainted.
What the fuck? Alright, I mean, I knew he was famous, but like, I kind of forgot about all this shit. This looks like video footage from like a terrorist attack or something. Like, why are people screaming? Like, it's like kind of horrifying. Is it not? Not good vibes coming from these clips at all. Just riots in the street and people getting arrested.
While teens and preteens around the world dreamed of being Justin's baby, Beliebers would never get the chance and eventually grow out of the fandom. But what if I told you, one Belieber never gave up? In fact, she was there the whole time.
Well, this is so absurd already.
Lurking in the shadows.
Lurking in the shadows. Oh, that's so funny. Like, I just picture her, like, just always somehow where Justin Bieber is, just lurking in the shadows. I'll be having that one day. I don't know, like a fucking little... Like, it's so mean to say that. Listen, I'm on nobody's side. Like, I'm going into this completely, like, as a nearly 35-year-old man, completely detached from this situation at all. From my perspective, they're a loving celebrity couple, and who, like, you know, one of them kind of posts about the argument online in a sort of bizarre way.
Following the 2009 release of Justin Bieber's debut singles, One Time and One Less Lonely Girl, he was invited onto the Today Show to perform them. Unbeknownst to Justin, this appearance would completely change his life, as Hailey Baldwin's father, Stephen Baldwin, would take her backstage to meet 15-year-old Justin Bieber when she was just 13 years old.
This is my daughter, Hailey. The third song? Yeah.
She doesn't even look that interested. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? This is her dream. Look at her. She's fucking, like, checked out. She's like, hey, what's up? Look at fucking Stephen Baldwin. I think he's got the Bieber fever in this clip, to be honest. Huge fan of your music. We've been loving your music, young man. You keep it up. Hailey's like, Dad, can you fucking stop? Sorry, he's a huge fan.
Like many 13-year-old girls at the time, Hailey likely had a crush on Justin.
Likely had a crush. All right, pretty big assumption. From that clip, it did not look like she was at all interested, but I don't know. I think I'm Team Bieber's, honestly. I'm Team Bieber-loving relationship. Genuine.
However, this wouldn't be the only time Hailey was around Justin.
Wait, also insane that there's an actual clip of them meeting for the first time at 13. That's like fucking insane. I mean, not really, because like it's like Hollywood and it's like, you know, like people who are famous, it's a pretty small group of people. I feel like they all know each other or are like a couple degrees of separation away from each other. So if he were to marry a famous person, yeah, likely they're in the same fucking whatever, but still, it's crazy that there's a clip of them meeting for the very first time at 13 years old.
Hailey would also appear at Justin's Toyota concert series.
Just lurking in the shadows. God, man, I don't know why I'm so like such a fan of words today. Lurking, also such a funny word. It's so insulting just to be like, you're like a lurker. Why are you always lurking around? I'm not lurking, I'm just standing. What do you mean? No, bro, you're like lurking. You're like in the shadows all the time. Just like, don't really notice you on first glance. And then you're like, oh, what the fuck are you doing? You know, you're just lurking. I'm not lurking, I'm just standing.
Before following him to Los Angeles to attend the premiere of his movie, Never Say Never, where she can be seen watching him from the sidelines as he walks the purple carpet.
Lurking again!
4 months later, Hailey would even be photographed posing with a photo of Justin Bieber on the cover of M magazine while attending the premiere of the 2011 movie Monte Carlo.
Okay, but Selena Gomez is in that movie and she's on the cover of the fucking thing. So that's not that weird.
Something ironic about this is that Justin's photograph is next to his new at the time girlfriend, Selena Gomez, who also starred in the Monte Carlo movie and would soon become Hailey's arch enemy. It's clear by this point that Hailey Baldwin wanted Justin Bieber for herself.
Stop using this lurking thing. Oh, by the way, like highlighting her face makes the lurking so much worse. Now she's literally in the shadows, just lurking.
Even though Selena Gomez took him off the market, Hailey wasn't going to give up so easily.
Just imagining her. I'm sorry, this is just really funny. You think this like 14-year-old girl is like masterminding a decade-long plan? Just every time there's a clip of her, she's like, I will be having that.
In 2012, Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez would enjoy a date night together where they would eat sushi.
Okay, please tell me Hailey is like lurking in the fucking background of one of these pictures. Please.
However, paparazzi
Yes!
photos and videos would reveal that none other than Hailey Baldwin was following them around on their date.
Oh my god. Okay, this is pretty funny. I gotta be honest.
It's possible all of this has been a coincidence. Hailey does have a famous father.
See, that's what I'm saying. I literally said that. I literally fucking said that.
I'm Cody Ko, and I have poop in my diaper. Ha 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 ha. Am I right, fellas?
Except that in 2019, a self-proclaimed former Justin Bieber superfan posted a video on YouTube where she claims to have helped set up Hailey with Justin and has the receipts to show for it.
I feel like this is an opening to a documentary.
I used to be a Bieber fan, and I'm not talking a Bieber fan, I'm talking a New York City Bieber fan, and we've all...
Oh, you were a New York City Bieber fan. Holy shit. I mean, that's a whole nother level. We all know that's like the upper echelon.
I lived in New York City and I had the resources to go see him.
Flex, by the way. Had the resources. Crazy way to say that.
The former superfan used to run a Justin Bieber fan account with over 200,000 followers and had become somewhat of a niche internet celebrity amongst the Justin Bieber community. 15-year-old Hailey Baldwin followed Dana in 2011.
Okay.
Over time, she would become friendly with her online, regularly tweeting back and forth and DMing her for intel on Justin Bieber's location.
Here you're gonna see where
Okay, this is... Okay. This is a little bit more than a coincidence, for sure.
the DM that was right above that she sent to me is gone because she unsent it right away. And if I went back to my MacBook from 2013, maybe I could find that, because above that, and you're gonna have to take my word for this one because I don't have it, but she said, what hotel is Justin staying at? Kylie and I want to know.
Okay, but the message is not there, though. So who can really say for sure?
When she would give Hailey information on what hotel Justin Bieber was staying at, Hailey would either book a room there or eat at the hotel restaurant. Hailey's goal was to cross paths with Justin Bieber as much as possible, in hopes that he one day considered her a potential partner.
We would give her that info because she would either stay at that hotel or...
If that's true, and she really was hitting up this like random fan for info on his location, it's probably because she's famous and she's got a famous fucking dad, so she's like, I'm a fan of this guy, I'd like to meet him and talk to him, be around him, so like I'm just gonna be in the same location as him, and I have a famous dad, I'm probably gonna be famous, so like he'll probably hang out with me. I mean, it's a little bit of a lurker thing to do, for sure. It's a little bit lurker. It's a little bit lurker. There's that damn picture again.
Looking back in 2013, Hailey was serious about protecting her man and would ask if the DMs Dana tweeted from Justin Bieber were real or not, with Dana confirming to her that she was just making a joke. Although it's difficult to believe everything you hear on the internet, it's worth mentioning that Hailey Baldwin actually participated in a Justin Bieber fan video orchestrated by Dana. After Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez released a lip sync video to Carly Rae Jepsen's Call Me Maybe, Dana and several other Justin Bieber superfans recreated it, with none other than Hailey Baldwin sending Dana a clip of herself to include in the fan recreation.
I gotta admit, this video is good. It is enticing, okay? It is enticing. Again, I'm standing by my opinion that, like, this is not stalking, I don't think. She was a fan of his, clearly. That's true. For sure. But who wasn't? It's fucking Justin Bieber, okay?
And luckily for Hailey, she had become close with Kylie and Kendall Jenner. This is important because Justin was also friends with the Jenner sisters. And because they now shared mutual friends, Hailey's access to Justin had never been easier.
The fucking lurker.
She would no longer have to rely on Belieber fan accounts to give her intel on his location. Now she could simply ask her friends. This newfound connection with the Jenner sisters proved valuable, and things were looking up for Hailey after she was spotted getting dinner with Justin, going to a movie, and then going back to his house, where she wouldn't be seen leaving until the following morning.
Hailey, Justin. What's with the vocal tone? The movement of the Hailey and Justin and...
However, with Justin's heart healing from the recent breakup with Selena and New Year's Eve quickly approaching, Hailey had her eyes on
New Year's Eve, baby. That's fucking Lurkers July 4th right there. Everyone knows that's the Lurkers holiday. Watch people kissing. 3, 2, 1. Then fucking you in the corners.
It's a little loose, but fans speculate that Selena Gomez's last-minute New Year's Eve trip to Dubai with Kendall Jenner and Gigi Hadid was actually a setup to put Hailey and Justin together. With Selena out of the country, the chances of Justin and Selena rekindling their relationship at midnight were now 0.
Okay, but that's not like a grand plan. That's just like, I mean, that's just, people do this shit all the time, do they not? I like this guy. I like him. But I'm kind of worried that he's gonna, like, get back together with his ex. How can I be in that room instead of her? That's not that crazy. It's like, you're friends with that person, right? Okay, cool. Can you invite me to the party? Like, that's basically what this is.
After Halsey was photographed leaving a building with Justin, Hailey would post a video of herself to social media telling her driver to change the radio station after a Halsey song started playing.
Can you change the station? Yes. Please. Okay.
Wait, what did Halsey and what? Okay, so maybe she was like a huge fan.
While Justin and Selena were still separated, Justin would do a series of interviews where he praises Selena and describes her as the love of his life, going on to say they were, quote, so in love.
Also, like, I think Justin Bieber back then would be hard-pressed to find a partner who was not a super fan of him, right? Everyone was.
We were all about each other. Clearly feeling jealous about how Justin was speaking of his ex, Hailey began accidentally retweeting tweets that shipped Justin Bieber and herself, as well as tweets from people wishing that Hailey would fight Selena.
She's like sitting there like, agreed. I mean, I'm retweeting that. I would punch that bitch in the face for sure. We should fight, honestly. Somebody should set that shit up.
This is when Hailey's behavior stops coming across as enthusiastic and starts coming off as obsessive, as over the next couple of years, she would seemingly try and mold herself to be more like Selena Gomez in hopes of receiving attention from Justin. For example, Hailey has a tendency to copy Selena's outfits and poses.
No, okay, this is a stretch. This is a fucking stretch. What are you talking about? Did Selena Gomez invent this? It's a pretty standard pose. I've been doing that for years, all right? I've been doing that shit for years.
Dug up many examples of Hailey posting photos shortly.
This is probably like a stylist thing, right? Hey, these earrings are poppin', or like, we work with Swarovski or whatever the fuck.
Selena, where she's either wearing the...
This is literally 2 years later. You think she's going back in the archives on fucking Getty Images and finding pictures of Selena's old outfits and then copying them? What? She's hoping that Justin Bieber is going to notice this fit that looks similar to one that Selena wore in 2017? You think Hailey put this on in hopes that she's gonna walk up to Justin and Justin's gonna be like, wait a minute. I fucking know that fit. I mean, I don't know it, but like it's giving me vibes. I don't know, like I'm into it for some reason. Wait a minute, didn't fucking Selena wear that shit in 2017?
If you're shopping at the same stores or keeping up with the current fashion meta, the reality is your outfits are going to overlap with what other people are wearing. But all of these outfits were posted by Selena first, with Hailey sometimes posting her in the same exact outfit as soon as 24 hours later. But it doesn't just stop with clothes. On June 4th, 2015, Selena Gomez would be spotted with a new tattoo behind her ear. On June 16th, just 12 days later, Hailey Baldwin would be spotted sporting
all right, that's a little weird.
almost identical G tattoo in the same exact location as Selena's.
Maybe they're secretly BFFs. What about that conspiracy theory? Maybe they each got matching G's because they're like, you're my G.
Hailey, seemingly copying Selena while simultaneously rooting on her downfall, will become harder and harder to ignore. In February of 2018, Selena Gomez would check herself into the Privé Swiss psychiatric facility in Connecticut, a facility that offers therapy for individuals needing a retreat from high-profile, always-on lifestyles. And Hailey would allegedly drive past Selena's home with her pastor's wife to make sure Selena was still in therapy.
What? So they just happen to drive down the same street? All right.
Hailey would later claim in interviews that she and Justin officially started dating in 2016, but if that's the case, why was Justin dating Selena just months before your wedding? Either way, Hailey Baldwin was now Hailey Bieber, and even though she got what she seemingly always wanted,
The lurker concocting her plan. I will marry that. I will marry that. Holy matrimony, ever heard of it?
following the release of Selena Gomez's song, Lose You to Love Me, Hailey would immediately post a screenshot of her playing Summer Walker's song, I'll Kill You.
It's kind of funny, honestly. I kind of like these little sub-tweets she's doing.
While Hailey would claim the timing was merely a coincidence, many fans interpreted this post as another attack on Selena. To make matters more confusing, in 2019, Hailey Bieber would debut another tattoo, this time on her ring finger, and featured the letter J. This tattoo is clearly a Justin Bieber tribute. However, fans were quick to notice that it shares a striking resemblance to a ring Justin Bieber bought Selena Gomez.
Wait, Justin bought Selena Gomez a ring with his own initial on it? I mean, it's fucking crazy, but you gotta respect it, I guess, maybe? Just not even like, you know, their initials beside each other or anything like that, just his. I want you to be wearing my name at all times.
A couple months later, Hailey even made sure to crash Selena's album release party being held at the restaurant Craig's in West Hollywood, despite not being invited, by making sure to arrive there before it started and staying long enough to overlap with the event, only leaving through a back door once Selena left her party. According to tweets from the evening of the party, once Selena arrived...
Apparently when Selena arrived at the restaurant, the waiter started playing her songs, which pissed off Hailey and Maeve, who asked them to play Yummy. They started screaming Justin's name. This shit's petty as fuck. I love it. Here's the thing, like, this shit probably actually did happen. Just because they're famous doesn't mean they're, like, over petty fucking... People are like this.
Hailey Bieber would find herself under the microscope yet again following the release of her home cooking show, What's in My Kitchen, as it shares a striking, undeniable resemblance to Selena Gomez's cooking show, Selena Plus Chef, that debuted 2 years before Hailey's show.
Okay, but again, cooking is a pretty general thing that people like to do. Especially if you're like a lifestyle influencer, cooking is a big part of lifestyle. I'm riding for the Biebers right now.
Selena points out that the show does in fact take place in her real home.
This is my real home. Everything that we're doing is at home.
Hailey points out that the show is actually recorded in her real home.
Yes, we actually are in my real kitchen, in my real house.
Selena has her Nana introduce the dish they will be cooking.
So Nana, what do we call this?
Cheesy tortilla chip casserole.
Hailey has her Nana introduce the dish they will be cooking.
All right. I love that I keep being like, these are just coincidences, and it's like, Okay.
Selena plus Chef would go on to have 4 11-episode seasons on HBO Max, as well as a spin-off that's still currently airing titled Selena plus Restaurant, while Hailey Bieber's What's in My Kitchen would release 5 episodes before being abandoned completely.
So what? What's wrong with that? Maybe it wasn't working, so she stopped doing it.
Practically copying Selena, word for word, things got even darker when they dug into Hailey's interviews.
I realized that everybody else seemed to be narrating my life for me.
Yes.
So why don't I put something out that is my side of the story?
I realized that I was able to tell my story about who I was from my own mouth instead of people from the outside being able to tell my story for me.
I feel like these are, I don't know, man. You can compile anything with editing like this, in a row like this, and make it look like it's some conspiracy, all right? You can do that. You could compile every single joke I've ever made about goblins next to each other and claim it's some conspiracy about how much I'd be gobbling up food. You could cherry pick anything and be like, look at how similar this is, and put some fucking eerie music behind, and people are like, whoa, wait a minute, I didn't see this before, but now I see it.
That was one of the moments where I was like, I don't have to be that 19-year-old body shape anymore because I'm not.
That's the other thing too that I think I'm learning is...
Yeah, 3 years later, she memorized this little blurb, this little sound bite from a Selena interview in 2021, and she... Oh, wait. No, never mind. It's 3 weeks later. Never mind.
I'm not 19 anymore. I'm 24 now. I feel like my body has changed the most even this last year.
Somebody asked me a while ago, what's the one thing you wish people knew about you? And I said I wanted it to be my heart.
What do you wish more people knew about you?
My heart.
People didn't really know me. They didn't know who I was. They didn't know Hailey for Hailey. And I just always had this constant battle where I was saying, I wish people just knew my heart.
So what? Okay, so is the conspiracy that not only is Hailey a super fan of Justin and like stalked him to the point where he married her, but she's also obsessed with Justin's ex, and she also wants to be like her? How does that, it doesn't really make sense. It's like, why would she still be doing this shit if she got the guy? She won. She's got the guy. She won. She got married to him. You win. Why would you still be memorizing sound bites from her interviews 4 years ago and saying them because you're still trying to be her, even though you want? I don't get it.
For what it's worth, this last Selena Gomez interview where she talks about her heart isn't even easy to find. It comes from the press circuit for the movie Rudderless.
Rudderless can also be said about a paddle boat. Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber happened to be in a paddle boat in 2015, in which you can see Hailey lurking in the water like a swamp monster.
If Hailey really did copy Selena's quote, and this is the same source she stole it from, she would have had to have been far down the Selena interview rabbit hole, as this clip was hard to find even knowing what to search for. It's almost comical how many instances you can find of Hailey Bieber coincidentally doing something Selena Gomez has already done, even extending to the ad campaign for Hailey's beauty company Rhode, sharing a striking resemblance to Selena's beauty company, a company that when not copying Selena's is allegedly copying smaller, lesser known brands, even down to the description.
Okay, this person's just a Hailey hater, it seems. Hailey Bieber is what you are.
Hailey's greatest life achievement will be marrying Justin Bieber.
That's such a funny diss. Not that, like, marriage isn't life's greatest achievement, but, like, it's just funny to say it like that. She will never do anything else. Her greatest accomplishment will always be her husband. She'll never individually have any accomplishments in her life. Isn't she about to sell her fucking skincare brand for, like, $1 billion? Yeah, $1 billion. That's a pretty big achievement, I would say.
Like most girls during the Bieber fever era, she wanted nothing more than to be with Justin. And through her relentless ambition, world-class hating and a meticulously orchestrated plan, Hailey spent 9 years building connections with people to put herself around Justin as much as possible.
No, but also, I don't think that was because she wanted to spend time with Justin Bieber. I think it's just because they're famous and they're probably just friends. They're Nepo kids. They all fucking know each other. All the Nepo kids know each other. They just do.
She did that. Do not give up. Like, that's inspirational. You can do anything in life because Hailey Baldwin did that.
What other cases of a pop music stan marrying their idol can you think of? She might be the only one to ever do it, and she at least deserves some credit for that. However, after spending a third of your life fighting another woman for your man, what are you left with? You arrived at the destination, but is it as fun as the journey you took getting there?
What is this fucking, like a think piece? What the fuck? Are you speaking to her now? Hailey, I mean, was it worth it? I mean, come on. You're there. You won the big prize, Justin Bieber, but tell me, was it really worth it? Come on, was it worth all the stalking, you fucking freak?
Perhaps this is why, after 6 years of marriage to Justin, we still see Hailey copying and clowning on Selena. Perhaps Hailey can't help herself because it's all she's really known. While most people spend ages 13 to 22 discovering who they are and finishing school, Hailey spent those formative years indulging herself in a childhood fantasy.
What? That is a huge, wild assumption. Like 3 pictures of her on the red carpet around Justin Bieber. And you're like, this girl, she like didn't have a childhood. She was obsessed 24 hours a day, just standing, lurking in her own room, just staring at a picture of Justin, just saying, I'll be having that, I'll be having that, I'll be having that, I'll be having that. Hailey, dinner's ready. I'll be having that.
Despite the pregnancy announcement, their relationship seems to be on the rocks. Stephen Baldwin, Hailey's father, has asked people to pray for Justin and Hailey on Instagram. Something often alleged is that Justin and Selena's 4-month stint in 2018, just months before Justin's marriage to Hailey, came as the result of an unexpected pregnancy.
Wait, what? This A-list foreign-born singer confessed at a church meeting that he tried to off himself several years ago. After a few months of getting pregnant, the pair traveled to a foreign country days before the miscarriage. What?
This could potentially give some added context to why Selena checked herself into a wellness retreat and why Justin flipped from Hailey to Selena to marrying Hailey all in less than a year. Regardless, one thing is for certain. If Selena goes left, Hailey goes left. If Selena goes right, Hailey goes right. But could Hailey, for the first time in almost a decade, have a new blueprint?
Whoa. Fucking cliffhanger? Don't leave me on a cliffhanger like that. Setting it up for a sequel. Classic. Fucking classic Hollywood. Oh, wait, that's out. Hailey Bieber's new obsession, Sabrina Carpenter. It was an entertaining video, all right? I think overall, after watching that, my official opinion is that she was a fan of his. They're Nepo babies. They all were in the same room together. They started dating, and they got married. And they had a kid. I don't think she was stalking him. I think that's pretty fucking severe. This is bone-chilling when you really examine the evidence. If this is bone-chilling, I think you need to go outside. All right, well, that's it. Let me know if you want me to watch the Sabrina Carpenter one, just for shits and gigs. All right, why not? You know, we might as well have a little fun on this channel. God damn it! Thanks for watching. Bye.
I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough.
All right, that's a little weird.